Classy! Sensory play with Alexa.
Hi everybody, it's Alexa. And today we are going to be learning about all of the different vehicles that our community helpers drive. And when I think of community helpers, the first one that I think of is a fireman and a firewoman. So I have a question for each and every one of you. What type of vehicle does a fireman and a firewoman drive? If you know this answer, you can tell me now. Awesome! That is correct. A fireman and a firewoman drive in a fire truck. Awesome job, everybody. Can you say that with me? Fire truck. Awesome. So let's continue. For today's sensory activity, we are going to be making sensory bags. But we're not going to be making any type of sensory bag. We are going to be making a sensory bag that looks like fire. Now, because we're making one that looks like fire, I used paint. So before we start, I'm going to show you all of the materials that you're going to need. When we're done, you'll have time to go and grab everything. Does that sound good, everyone? If that sounds good, can you show me 2 thumbs up? And can you say, I'm ready? Awesome. The first thing you're going to need is paint. Now, I picked 2 different colors to make it look like fire. I used red and I used yellow. Next, you need to look for a plastic bag or a plastic Ziploc. I have mine right over here. Can everyone see? Here's my Ziploc. Now lastly, I looked for tape. Do you have tape at home? Awesome. It's super important that when making our sensory bags, that we put tape at the top. Now I'm going to show you my already made sensory bag. Here's mine. I have my red paint. I have my yellow paint. It's in a Ziploc bag, and I have tape around it. So I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to fill your bags up with paint. When you're finished, we're going to clear all the fire in our bags, just like a fireman and a firewoman would do in their fire trucks. So I'll see you all in a couple minutes. Go get filling. Hey everybody, are you back with your sensory bag? Do you have paint in yours? Because I have paint in mine. Now we're going to pretend that we're in our fire trucks. And we're firemen and firewomen. And it's our job to take away all of the fire. Do you guys think you know how we're going to do that? If you don't, I'm gonna tell you. We are gonna pretend that our fingers are the hose. And we are going to write letters on our bag. By writing the letters, we're clearing all of the fire away. So are you ready to do this with me? If you're ready, can you show me 2 thumbs up? Awesome. So let's get started. I'm going to clear my bag. I'm going to make sure the fire is everywhere. And we're going to begin. Now the first letter I'd like us to write is the letter B. And I'm going to show you here the letter B. Now I want us to write the letter B because I have the word brave here. I wrote the word brave because I think firemen and firewomen are super brave. They get in their fire truck and they take away all of the fire. Doesn't that seem pretty brave to you guys? So this is why I have the word brave. Now let's pretend that we are firemen and firewomen, and let's try to take the fire away from the middle. Let's make a B in the middle of our bag. So I'm going to do one line down and two curvy lines in the middle. Are you clearing your fire? Because I'm clearing mine. Are you guys ready to do another word? If you're ready, can you show me a thumbs up? Awesome. Let's continue. Now the next word that I'm thinking of is the word ladder. And can everybody see here? What letter does ladder start with? That's right. Ladder starts with the letter L. Now firemen and firewomen climb up on the ladder to get the fire that is way up high that they can't reach themselves. So now I want us to clear all the fire in our bag while we write the letter L in the middle. Do you think you can do that with me? Awesome! Let's do it together. I'm going to write one line down and another line across at the bottom. Awesome! Are you writing your letter? You might notice that as you use your hose to write your letter, that the paint separates to different sides. That's us taking away all of the fire in our bag. Amazing, everybody. If you're done with your letter L, let's continue with another word. When I think of firemen and firewomen and the fire truck that they drive, I think of the word hose because it's very important that they use a hose because the water is what gets rid of all of the fire. Now, does everybody see my word hose? Can everybody see the first letter in the word hose? If you know what this letter is, you can tell me now. Awesome! That is correct. The first letter in the word hose is H. So now we are going to be firemen and firewomen, and we're going to pretend we're using our hose. Let's try to make the letter H in our sensory bag. Ready, everyone? Let's work together to clear all of the fire. Ready, set, go. I'm going to do one line on the side, another line on the side, and then I do a straight little line in the middle. There's my H4 hose. Did you clear all of your fire? Awesome! So I think we're ready to continue with our next word. Does that sound good, everyone? If that sounds good, can you reach your arm all the way up to the sky? And can you yell, "Fire truck"? Awesome. Let's continue. The next word I'm thinking of is the word, ready everybody? Truck. Fire truck. T-R-U-C-K. Now can everybody see my first letter in fire truck? What letter do you think that is? If you know, you can tell me now. Awesome! That is correct, my friends. Give yourself a big round of applause. Fire truck. Truck starts with the letter T. So who's ready to be a fireman and a firewoman? And we're gonna get in our fire truck, use our hose, and write the letter T. Are you ready? Let's do that together. I'm gonna clear all the fire out in my bag, make sure there's lots of fire to take away, and now I'm going to write. I'm going to do one long line at the top, and I'm going to do one more long line at the bottom. I made a T for truck. How about you? Are you using your hose? And are you writing the letter T in your fire bag? If you are, amazing job. Now, are you ready to see my next word? Awesome. My next word is siren. S-I-R-E-N. Because a fire truck has a big siren at the top. And that lets people on the road know that they need to move out of the way. It is super important that a fire truck gets to its destination very, very fast to get away all of the fire. So does everybody see my next letter? What is the first letter in siren? Do you know? If you know, you can tell me now. Awesome! That is correct, my friends. Siren starts with the letter S. So I'm going to put my paper down. I'm going to spread out my fire. And let's take our hoses and let's make the letter S in our big sensory bag of fire. Ready, everybody? Let's go. I'm going to make one curvy line and another curvy line going the other way for the letter S. Can everybody see? I did mine backwards. The letter S. It's hard to see because the fire goes everywhere once you're done. So let's recap all of the words that we just used in our sensory bag. The first word we used was brave. Firemen and firewomen are super brave for coming to our homes or coming to stores or going into forests and helping take away all of the fire. So they are super brave. Can everybody show me big muscles to show that you're brave? Awesome. The next word that we went over is ladder. The firemen and the firewomen need to climb up a ladder to reach the fire that is all the way high up. The next word we went over is the word hose. Can everybody see? Now, firemen and firewomen use the hose that is attached to the fire truck to take away the fire. The hose is filled with water, and that's what gets it out. The next word that we went over is the word truck. Can everybody see here? Truck. Now we use the word truck because that's what they drive in, a fire truck. Awesome, everybody. And lastly, we went over the word siren because it's a loud noise that the fire truck uses so that everybody knows they need to get out of the way. A fire truck has to get to their destination super quickly to get all of the fire away. So that was our sensory activity today, everyone. And if you didn't have a chance to make your own fiery sensory bag with me, you can do this at any time at home. But make sure you ask for permission before you take any materials. I'll see everybody soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye. Goodbye.